Why. Hello,
Why?
hello, my sunflowers.
It's right.
Hello. We're here. We're here. Welcome. Come on in, participate, because I have been a little stressed out over this prenup thing with Kandi and Todd.
Yes.
Now, you know this has been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. In other words, men have been really rising up and taking women down.
That is
okay?
True.
And the women are looking at the men and saying, rightfully so.
Yeah, true.
It's good. They deserve it. So I'm twixt in between because I'm struggling with tradition. Now, what is tradition? Tradition is the way they did it all the time, the way it was. I mean, when we got together, we've been having tacos every Thursday for the last 20 years. Now you want to change and talk about, now you want to go out to have pizza.
Yep, switch it up.
And I'm like, why you want to all of a sudden want to go after 20 years or after 10 years? Or after 5 years, or after a year, or after 20 months, or whatever. Why are you switching up? And it's about, do I want to go with the tradition of it and not change, or do I want to change?
Yes.
And this is what I see with Todd and Kandi. Now, I was really angry. I mean, I was really, I was so angry at Todd. I really was, because Todd said at the beginning, I don't want your money. I don't want that. I don't want it. And you know what? I certainly don't want your house. I don't want it. So now Todd is saying, I want half.
Yep.
I want half of everything, yes?
I was going to say, is there any clips you want me to play as you talk about these
In just
examples?
a second, I'm venting.
Okay, no problem.
Because we got some clips, and Todd said, I don't care.
He did.
Did he say, I don't care? I just want it to be fair. Now, what fair to me is, you signed a prenup. You weren't no 25 or 35-year-old man. You was there in your 40s, if not 40 years old. So you knew.
Yep.
You knew what you were doing. And now all of this wanting a baby when you travel and been out there partying. And I don't understand that. I don't. What you say, baby Clone?
Oh, nothing. Somebody said, can I call in? And I was pointing down to the number below.
Yes. That's what this is about. So if you don't agree with me, I get it. I just want to hear your opinion. I want to know how you feel about this, because it's affecting us women. We are being affected by this.
Yes, we are.
You know, the men now are fighting us on equal. They claim that it's equal. How can it be equal when there was a time where women weren't working? So now men are staying in relationships for 20 years. He's still at the middle age. He's at the prime of his life right now. And so it's like, now I can end this marriage. You can't convince me at this point that he was playing a game for the long term. He has collected data over the years. And the weak spots in her prenup, he's using them against her. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, because at the end of the day, I was so angry about it. But I have a different perspective.
Okay.
Give him half of everything. The children, half. In other words, we split it down. Go ahead. We'll sell the house and we'll just split it down in the middle. Whatever. If I got 30,000, go ahead. I'll give you 10 of it.
Okay.
I give you 10 million. I give you 10 million, and everything else we split down. Well, why you not? Because a part of that belonged to my daughters and my children. I can't give you that part, because that's set aside. Or I can give you 10 million, but that's all I can give you, because it's all cut up. It's not all mine. But what part of mine? I can give you 10 million, or I can give you 5 million to the part that belonged to me.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yes, that is fair.
But I can't go in and take from my daughter or take from my mama No, that don't belong to me. That money has been separated.
Mm-hmm.
But what I have, you have half. If I have 20 million, you can have 10. That's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
And now the house, we could sell it. That way you won't get it, I won't get it, we sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And we cut all the business cut in half, and now we're done.
Yes, that is literally fair.
And you know what? Let's call it quits, because at the end of the day, you're a dick. At the end of the day, you can't stop my rise. At the end of the day, you think you got all this, you lying, cheating, you're a liar.
Yes.
You're a liar. You lied to me. And now at the end of the day, you say fair. Fair is that's honoring what you signed. Mm-hmm. But since you want to play dirty, take it. Because at the end of the day, is it worth the headache?
No, it's not worth it.
Because whatever he's taking, you'll make more. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But somebody out there tell me, because I got another way to think about it too.
Oh, okay. What's another way to think about it? Well, you know what? Before you
every way you think about it is just the wrong way of thinking about it, because I just want what is fair. And I thought that a prenup was ironclad. I thought that nothing can come up a prenup. But listen to all these lawyers. Why bother with a prenup if it ain't going to save you in the end? Baby Cole, what's going on over there with you?
I was over here working on the talk route so people could call in. However, my opinion about Todd and Kandi, as I'm getting this to work, I feel as though, well, I've already shared my sentiment about how it's ridiculous that you have 11 years of your life to waste to do this for some money. However, I feel as though when it comes to all fairness, because that's the topic of today, I feel as though for it to all be fair, whatever you guys came into the relationship beforehand,
I agree.
It's signed, sealed, and delivered the way it was supposed to be. So therefore, now that everything has happened, maybe at first you didn't want the house. Now you fell in love with the house, and now you want the house. Well, that's not what you felt like at the very beginning. Maybe you should have planned that ahead of time. Like, well, that was, and I heard is it true that his name is not on?
It's not his house. She had that house before she even knew him.
Okay, so then therefore,
this is stuff that she made before she even knew the man.
Do you think that Todd could just be bitter and doing things to spite?
It sounds like Todd is jealous of her success. It sounds like he's been harboring resentment for years.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Please, why Talk Rock ain't working? It always worked. Ain't this nothing but a biscuit?
Isn't this nothing but a biscuit?
So, is it working?
Yeah, almost there.
Okay. So please call in, because I have so many different ways. But what I can't feel sorry for, I can't feel sorry for Todd. As a woman, I just can't. Mm-hmm. I just can't. I feel betrayal. I can't.
100%.
Why? You going to try to get full custody of a child when you going and playing out there? Mm-hmm. I'm working. Yes. I'm the money. You wouldn't even have the life you had if it wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. I introduced you to the creme de la creme. You wouldn't have none of that if it wasn't for me. And my job took me away from the house so you can have businesses, so we can work together, so you woke up every day, can eat what you want, drive what you want, wear what you want. Being with me, I elevated you. I saw you as my equal. I trusted you, but you stayed with me. And then, this is all allegedly. Make sure you have allegedly going across the street. Mm-hmm. You stayed with me. You stayed with me all these years, seething in your resentment, just at the very end to say, I was under distress when I signed my degree with you, when you said it never meant anything. And my mother, I went against my family for you because they said you was a liar, and I didn't believe them. I never thought you'd go after me. No, and never. I always thought that the contract was in was my protection.
Mm-hmm.
Never did I think that you would do this. What a rotten egg you are. Oh my
100%.
God. I am living. Did we get it right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I have an issue. I'm feeling the way as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
A man do this to me.
Yes.
I'm out there working. He a kept man. Isn't that what we were? Kept women.
Mm-hmm.
We had to stay home and raise the babies.
Mm-hmm.
While they were out there with their mistress or out there working themselves to the grind, drinking, whatever, they paid bills. I say they did everything. But we were home. But now these men, they got businesses. They done gotten big. They done gotten fat like Wendy Williams, these big sloths. They just gotten big and fat. And then at the end, you want to take the woman that built you up.
Yes.
That gave you a name.
Bite the hand that fed you.
And now you want to take her down to the gutter?
Mm-hmm.
What? Because you jealous? Envious?
Exactly what it is.
That's envy. Jealousy ain't that bitter. Envy is a 7 deadly.
Okay.
He harbored that. Who knows? He could have been harboring that he could have been harboring that ever since the day he signed it.
That's true.
And said, this is going to be a long waiting game. He probably talked to lawyers because he's really, really shifty. Because he wrote something about wait for my next move. In other words, he's playing chess with this thing.
He's not finished.
He's like, and for what? For what? Because she loved you? What? Because she let other women in the bed? And I'm sure she did it for you as well. Flagging that. And it's not like I'm against Todd. I'm against Todd. But I do want what is fair for Todd.
Yeah. Yes.
I want that.
Uh-huh. And clearly Todd has a clearly different definition of what's fair.
Is it working?
Almost there.
Oh, and I just feel like, play a clip. Can you play a clip? Would that interfere with what you're doing? Play a clip.
Okay. Do you want to? Let's start where you talked about the house.
Yeah, let's talk about the house. Let's just play a clip while you get talk to work. Just calm it down because it's so personal. Because it could happen to you. It could happen to me. You could be a school teacher and you could have just married somebody that worked at. We back. Sorry about that. Sorry, she's trying to get this to work. I don't know why.
Yes, and then sometimes when the clips pull it, when I go to load the clips in that were preloaded in, sometimes it crashes the website.
And we're learning this all new. We want to stop like the big dogs. So we're learning. Is that in? Put the sound on.
Yes, hold up.
I got several clips to just hear what each of them saying to each other.
Okay, here was the clip I was looking for.
Okay.
It's gonna play.
What's going on?
Does that sometimes. Usually this is where I edit out all the...
No, I do feel you're opportunist.
What do you think I'm getting out of it?
What you getting out of it?
This doesn't impress me. This house, none of this impresses me. Oh, I love her to death.
Well, you're gonna have to prove that too.
You heard her say it herself. You're gonna have to prove that to me.
I think, and I hear people saying, what's her name?
Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce. He knew what Mama Joyce was all about when he married her. So don't come telling me 11 years later, Mama Joyce, you knew what Mama Joyce felt about you. And that did not stop you. You knew how Kandi felt before you signed it. That's the only thing that gets me, because you said you loved her. You said it didn't matter. You signed it. Even when the lawyer, you signed it without it. Even Kandi lawyer sat there, or whoever, but there was another lawyer, because your lawyer wasn't there, and you signed it anyway.
Yes, you did.
And now you're contesting it, saying you was under distress.
Yes, he is.
That shouldn't be a reason to break anything. And because we've been married 11 years, that doesn't give it the right for it to be null and void. If I sign it, then I sign it.
Yep.
If I owe the bank money and I'm in a mortgage for them for 30 years or 40 years, I stop paying after 30, after 25 years. You think, oh, well, you only got 5 more years to go. I'm going to let you slide. I don't think so.
Could you try again? Let's see if it's working now.
Me?
Yeah, no, I was letting the person know who wanted to call in. If they could try calling in now, I think it should be fixed.
Try calling in. Oh.
You just have to wait, but continue talking. And
you want me to go and call in?
No. Oh, you're right. Actually, I'll just call him right here.
Okay. So
that's a good one.
As you doing that way you can call in and see, does it work yourself? I don't know why this is happening.
Thank you for calling.
Did it ring? No, I would have heard it ring.
You said
Thank you for calling.
You have to take it off of the messenger. Believe it or not, we talked about this and did this earlier today.
We sure did.
And whatever she did, she went in and undid what was done previously. Because whatever it was working. So whatever you did, you have to put it back to the way that it was. Because this is a bummer. And it's live and it's nothing we can do about it. But we can keep on talking until you can call in.
Yes.
So what you have to say as you're doing this?
Yes, I feel as though when it comes to Todd and Kandi and this whole thing is, like I said, I feel like Todd's definition of fair is very different from the way that we see fair, because I'm questioning what at this very moment is he seeing fair, because
what is fair?
Because like you said earlier, everything that they did since they signed that prenup and said I do's to you, it should be split exactly in half between both of them, because they both, that would only be fair.
But the argument for me is, what about what she had before she even knew him?
Keep it. That's fair. It's what she had before she signed.
And I think everything that they made together, even down to the kids, have. If we can't do it together, you have them 6 months, I have them 6 months. If you don't want to do that, you can get them every other weekend, every 2 weekends, or you can work on the, or should he get alimony? Should he get child support? Absolutely not. I don't feel as though you should have to pay pay a man to take care of his children. Do I think a woman? Yes, depending on her salary.
Okay.
It should depend on her salary. And the same thing with a man. It ain't about who make more. It's about, can you take care of the kids according to your salary? Let's say my husband is wealthy and he live in a mansion. Okay. But I can only afford to live in a townhouse. Okay. And let's say my living expenses is like, say I can live on $100,000 a year.
Yes.
100. Let's say I'm in a 6-figure. Let's say I can make, I live good off $125,000 a year. With that, I can take care of the kids, because when it comes down to school, we share that. When it comes down to clothes, we share that. When it comes down to whatever, we split everything in half. Well, you got 50 million. That doesn't matter. What matters is he can afford to take care of his child.
Yes,
he's making $125,000 a year, just like everybody else. That's all I'm saying. She shouldn't, or he shouldn't have to pay more. Now, let's say he's making $250,000 a year. Well, you matching. It should be a match. But he had 50 million. That's not what's on the table. How are we making sure that we both putting in our 250 million to take care of our kid? I only got to come out with that. And anything else that I want to do with my child outside of that, that's because it's coming from the bottom of my heart. If I want to buy my child a car, if I want to buy my child this, I should have the right. Long as we talk I can talk to you about it.
Yes, fair.
I just that's how I see it.
Yep, both work together, make decisions in the children's life and how you're going to parent / co-parent
no,
together
I don't think
and raise.
No father should get child support. It should be mandatory that you take care of your child.
Okay, I like that. No, fair enough.
And what do you mean?
That is true.
Not only that, and for those that are hardcore or not able to take care of their child, what do you do with them? I don't know.
Well, therefore, maybe something could be seen where they're able to get work something out because they're not able to meet the standards of what it is to be like a qualified or providing parent, like they should.
Like say the father's an alcoholic. Well, what could you do? You can't do nothing about that. He's got a sickness, or he's a drug addict, or he just fell off and became on Skid Row, or he became homeless. In that case, you're on your own. There is no money to get from this person. They're not even working. They're not even fit. You're on your own. Why do I say? Because you should have thought about all these things before you had the child or the children. Things happen, and you have to plan children. You got to know that if the father not going to be around, can I handle it? Can I? I work and take care of the child? Do I have the family support?
Yep.
You need support.
You do. It takes a village.
You can't do it by yourself. You can't work and take care of your child because the work is going to distract. It's a distraction. You have to work to make ends meet unless you're wealthy. And if you're wealthy, whatever got you wealthy, you got to maintain that. So it's just the way of the world. So I don't think that we should be made to pay child support. Now, let's say the father is working.
Okay.
And the mother is working. And let's say the mother is paying the bills. Okay. I feel as though that, let's say the mother is paying $2,500 for to live in a place, right?
Right.
But she has 2 children. So she needs a 3-bedroom. Right? She needs 1 for the girl, 1 for the boy, and 1 for, but say she can't afford that. So let's say she get a 2-bedroom for while the children are little. But if they are of a certain age, like 7, 8 years old, they have to be put in their own room. Now let's say she's paying $25. How much of that should the other spouse have to pay so they can live in that apartment? What would be fair?
Half.
So you're paying half. You're paying half of that, right? Which would be what? That would be like that would be what would that be? That would be 8. That would be 700 and something. 700 and something for the rent.
Okay, yeah,
you split down the bill for the food. Let's say that's 2 kids. Let's say that's 200. So you're already up to whatever.
Well, I mean, if one person pays for groceries and another person pays for the phone bill, and they're like both equally
kids,
priced.
right, at this point.
Oh, fair enough.
And if they have kids, they have phones. They have phones because you chose to buy it. That's not a necessity.
Right.
Food is a necessity. So let's say you come up with $200 a month to feed the kids. I come up with $200. Whatever it is, we match it.
Yep.
So therefore, you are not living above your means. I should not have to give you way extra because I'm wealthy. I'll say, okay, I'll buy their clothes.
Yep.
Okay, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the school, provided that I have final say on what I'm paying for.
Yes.
That you're not going to go out there and get the most expensive school. I got a say in that. I just think that's how I think. I don't know. But we can't get this to work, and I'm really frustrated with this.
Yes.
I don't know why this happened. All I know is the baby
of all days.
Huh?
I said of all days.
All days, baby clone went and tried to fix it today. So to check on it to see if it works, and it works. And I'm just like about to go off air because I'm frustrated. What's going on? Any luck?
No block. I'm almost tempted to ask them to leave a voicemail.
Someone
if
leave
they're
a
that
voicemail.
desperate.
Just wait, let me hold my phone.
Yes. Here you go.
Just you do it.
Okay.
Just do it with my. Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead. If you don't want to do it with my phone.
No, I could do it with your phone. But no, it just goes straight to voicemail, which I don't know why.
What did you turn on today? You turned on something. You turned off the board. You turned it off. I don't know what you did. Maybe you did nothing. But it was doing this earlier.
This call may be recorded for quality assurance. We have a special promotion today for...
So what's going on?
I don't know what that was. Let's try that again.
This is so horrible. I am so done that I am like, it's no one's fault.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. We are currently unable to take your call at this time.
Okay. I don't know. I dialed the wrong number the first time.
Okay, this is not working for me, so I'm going to have to tap out because I'm frustrated. I'm sorry this happened. I don't even know how to conduct at this point. I know that there are people who have something to say. I don't even know. I don't know what to do at this point.
Right, just gotta go figure out what's wrong with the talk route service.
Did they shut off?
No, right here it says on the website your business is open.
But you don't know what could have been done.
No.
Okay, we're going to shut off for about 5 minutes, okay? And then we'll come back. Hopefully you'll be there. Okay?
Yes.
Shut us off.
Okay.